back to Pia Talks, and we are talking The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 10, Episode 3. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed already, do it now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content. This episode starts off with Kyle coming back from New York and also coming back from filming Halloween, which she is reprising her role in. So her family were super excited to have her back, which is understandable because she says that that's the longest she's ever been separated from her family. So they were really excited to see her. Then we move on to Erica, who is having an appointment with her vocal coach while she is practicing for her role on Broadway as Roxy in the play Chicago. She was saying that the first time she had a performance and somebody didn't like it, the person was her mom, and her mom laughed at her, and that has stayed in her mind forever, but that she's over it. However, when she's talking about it in her confessional, you can tell that she's not over it. And I really hope that when she's on Broadway, which she has been already, that's been passed since this was filmed, but I'm hoping that her mom came to her show and showed her how proud of her she was. I mean, Erica has come a long way, and they don't let just anybody play Roxy Hart on Broadway. So her mom should be extremely proud of her. And I hope that she can, you know, let her mom being there, being supportive, replace that memory of her mom laughing at her when she was, you know, in the 6th grade. Lisa, Teddy, and Sutton meet up for drinks at a nice Southern style type restaurant, and when Sutton arrives, Teddy thanks her for her gift bag that she gave them. There was a clutch in the gift bag that everybody keeps talking about, these different clutches that were in the gift bag. The one that Teddy, Lisa, and Dorit got was a bag that was over $1,800, and that's not surprising because Sutton is rich, not just, you know, run-of-the-mill rich. She is rich, okay? And so I'm assuming that, yeah, she is definitely rich if she could just pass out $1,800 bags. However, the bag that Lisa and Dorit got, that bag was beautiful. And later in the evening, when they went to Kyle's party, Dorit and Lisa both had their handbag, and it was gorgeous, and both ladies looked absolutely stunning in their outfits with the matching clutch. Sutton asked Teddy what time she should be at her event, and Teddy made that same blanket statement that she always makes: oh, you can just show up anytime, you know, everybody doesn't have to come. And Sutton took offense to it, which is understandable. Now, the rest of the girls, when she says everybody doesn't have to come, they should understand what she means by that. You know, this is a very important event for her. They always piss her off. There's always some kind of fight and argument, and she doesn't really want that in front of all of her employees and clients. But Sutton is a new friend of hers. So when she says that, Sutton takes offense to it, which I think any new friend would. If I just met you and I've only met you a couple of times, but you were nice enough to invite me to an event, don't tell me that I don't have to come. If you really don't want me to be there, just don't invite me. And I think that's the way Sutton took it. She doesn't give a damn. Don't show up, whatever the hell you want, do what you want to do, but don't act a fool at my event. So, what can you say? I think the people who don't want to come and the people who don't think they can control themselves emotionally, physically, and verbally should just not show up. Because like she said, this is a very important event for her. She's pregnant. She doesn't need the stress. Just don't show up if you're not going to be supportive. If you are going to be supportive and you're going to act like you have some sense, then show up. Enjoy the retreat. So all the ladies show up at Kyle's dinner party, and they are all looking gorgeous from head to toe. Denise shows up, even though she's still in pain from her hernia removal surgery. She still shows up, she still looks gorgeous, and she's, you know, making it through. However, Garcelle shows up and steals the show. I tell you what, that woman knows how to make an entrance. She really does. She knows how to arrive just so. You know, plus she had on a really nice little dress, and all the ladies thought, oh, she looks great. Her son says that she looked like Cinderella, and she did. She was really cute. I have no idea how she could be fabulous 24/7 like she does, but she does, and she does a great job. Then Sutton shows up, and she has on something, and you know how that goes.
Ready to wear. It looks couture.
It looks couture. It does, right?
My friend Sutton loves fashion. It's like another tier.
Well, I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana, so we're gonna...
You know what? Your outfit costs a lot more than mine.
Probably.
So you put that.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna make fun of me for my ready-to-wear situation, but can't help it.
Why is it bad to wear, ready to wear?
What's ready to wear?
That dress. Sutton's groove, Erica's groove. Yeah, not the same thing.
I'm not mad at Erica at all. I absolutely love Erica. She is not there for Sutton's foolishness. She really isn't. And, you know, who is? I don't think that any of the girls are truly 100% feeling Sutton except for Lisa Rinna. And I guarantee you before the end of this season, Lisa Rinna and Sutton are going to clash at some point. There's only so much, there's only so much you can take. And you can kind of see when Sutton says something that Lisa's not truly for, she makes a little face, like she tries to disguise it like she's okay with it. But I know Lisa Rinna is not feeling Sutton as much as she pretends to. So of course everybody knows how Sutton is about a damn place card. She notices the table, she has to get over there to see. I don't see any place cards. You know why you don't see any place cards? Because there's no damn place cards. I mean, God, why is this woman so formal? All the time. Formal as hell. Can she ever just relax a little bit? Not everyone has place cards or uses place cards for every single event. As a matter of fact, if it pisses you off so much to go to an event and there is no place card, why don't you keep a little packet of place cards in your purse or in your clutch? Pull your damn place cards out and start writing them out. Sitting people wherever the hell you want them to sit. If it makes you feel better, put everybody wherever the hell you want them to be. Just cut it out. So it's clear that Teddy is not feeling Sutton. It is also clear that Sutton could give a damn less about Teddy. These two, so one of the reasons Sutton was so concerned about the place cards is she didn't want to be placed by Teddy. And what the hell happens? Kyle sits her right by Teddy. Knowing that they don't get along, Kyle is messy as hell. She sits them right by each other.
Kyle, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Where should I sit? I don't know what to do. I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
I don't want that. Okay. Edwin, slide over here then.
Sorry, you got good.
Sutton?
Sutton runs in some very, very high circles. She sits on the board of American Ballet Theater and MoCA, and she goes to the Met Ball.
I knew that was going to happen to me.
She knows about social graces, so place cards and seating arrangements are serious business to Sutton.
Sutton is rich, okay? She's on the board of every damn thing, and wherever she goes, they have place cards. So in the future, housewives who deal with Sutton at all, I mean all franchises, whoever cross paths with Sutton, having an event, and I don't care what kind of event, put down some damn place cards because this woman will have a fit. So somebody made the joke about Kyle, since she's finally back home, if her and her husband are gonna have some sex. Sutton takes the opportunity to let everyone know that that's not appropriate dinner conversation. Well, she got the side eye from the whole damn table. She's Miss Manners. I feel like she's taken the role from Countess Luann. I feel like she has stolen the Countess role. You remember? Do you remember back in the day on the New York Housewives, Luann was the first one to let someone know about etiquette and how wrong they were? Now she's fallen off the etiquette wagon. You know, she is way off the etiquette wagon now. But I feel like if she starts to hang out with Sutton a little bit, Sutton could tip her back up on the horse. She is in charge of everyone's manners and behavior. That's why I don't understand why her and Teddy don't get along. They both seem to know what's appropriate and what isn't until it comes to them. What is wrong with Sutton? Lisa Rinna decides that she knows a good game they can play. First impressions. We'll all just go around the table and tell everybody our first impressions. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? A whole hell of a lot.
I could not understand anything that you said. I was so confused.
Americans need to kind of like...
You're an
deep breath.
American. What are you talking about? You're born in Connecticut. And I have come to know you.
I love me some Erica. So everyone's just going around the table. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so funny. My first impression was you was just fierce. Oh, you're so fashionable. You know, everybody's saying something lovely. And out of nowhere, Mauricio comes in for the kill. He said, I don't know who are you ladies? Because you are not the ladies that I know. Where's all this niceness coming from? I said the same thing. I said, listen, this is the start of the season. This is only the 3rd episode in. Everybody's trying to be on their best behavior. They're trying to be nice. But this can't last too long, especially when it rolls to Sutton's turn. Teddy had just told her that she thought she was nice, which Teddy was lying. And Sutton said, I'm not that nice. Yep, I agree. That woman ain't that nice. She tells Teddy that her first impression was that Teddy was going to be boring. And she said, and pregnant? I didn't know what we were in for. Well, she said, you know, that comment you made about not everybody wanting to come, they shouldn't come or whatever. So Lisa Rinna says, well, I didn't want to come and I'm not coming, which I have no idea why the hell she jumped in on that. That was ganging up on Teddy. I don't know why she did that. The next thing you know, somebody else says, well, I'm not coming. After that, Teddy starts crying and has to leave the table. Somebody had made the comment, oh my gosh, she's pregnant, she's about to cry. I'm not gonna cry. And she's crying. So she gets up and walks away. Now, this is the thing. I have been pregnant. I do realize as pregnant women, we have hormones and we can cry over anything. I one time cried over a lost pickle on a damn hamburger. I mean, we can get extremely emotional. There is a whole lot of hormones. There's a lot going on when you're pregnant. So I say, give Teddy a little bit of a break. Just give her a break. You know, if you are angry about the way she acts, or if you're upset about the words she used, give her a break. You know, give her a break for now and don't show up to her event acting up. Now, after she has her baby and she's had the opportunity for her hormones to level out, if she goes back to acting crazy and telling you, you can come to my event, but don't show up, you know, or if she decides that she's going to be in charge of you and your emotions, then let her have it. But right now, just leave the pregnant woman alone. It's just way too much. This dinner party goes all the way left. And I do mean it, all the way left, when Kyle asked Denise's husband, Aaron, to tell them a little bit about what he does. What the hell does he do?
Electromagnetic spectrum frequency. I break down stuff so you can all heal you. I don't heal anybody, by the way. I remove blocks, discord, information.
My husband has been involved with fusion energy for 30 years, and I know a lot about it, and I am trying to wrap my brain around what Aaron is saying.
Not respond to it, and you would have died in 12 hours.
Really?
It's your best friend that protected you from somebody that's going to shoot you in the head with a bullet.
Really?
That's what cancer is. I'll prove it all day long.
That's fascinating, Dr. Aaron. Oh, wait, you're not a doctor. You don't even play one on TV.
We can split an atom with sound, cause a nuclear explosion, kill people.
This is the moment as a wife when you do the tap tap on the knee.
No. Everybody was just as shocked as I was. I was looking at the TV, looking at their faces, thinking, wow, that's what my face looks like. What are you talking about? And what do you do? Lisa Rinna starts laughing and I'm thinking, I get it. It's like, she's a damn actress and she couldn't hold it straight. I mean, what? And then the whole, people are following us. What? And then what was all the talk about cancer curing? But then his Achilles healed. Did the Achilles have cancer? Like, I don't get it. Now, I don't know if he was just going around the circle like this because they don't want us to know what it really is, or if it was just straight up bullshit, but I kind of got the bullshit vibe. Like, no. And I have to agree with Sutton too. She said, it's time to tap his damn knee. I laughed so damn hard. I said, girl, yes it is. Yes it is. Tap his damn knee. If you have to, tap his damn forehead. Aaron, shut the hell up. They're looking at us like we are absolutely batshit crazy. Let's leave. Shortly after that fiasco, Denise and her husband leave. Everyone was thankful for that. Then Teddy and her husband leave. You know, everyone started getting a little rowdy, taking shots, dancing around. And, you know, Teddy's pregnant. She's probably exhausted. She's not drinking. So her and her husband go home, which I think is the best thing to do. You know, Sutton says, well, I think I have to apologize to Teddy. And Dorit tells her, no, you don't. Dorit, I think, is definitely not Team Teddy this season. But she wasn't Team Teddy last season or the season before that. Has Teddy been on here 3 seasons? I can't remember. Teddy's been on here long enough for me. So if I had to vote on which housewives that are currently on the show that I'd like to not be on the show, it would be Teddy and Sutton. I can do without both of them. However, I don't want to see everybody gang up on Teddy, especially not right now with her having the baby and everything. It's just, she doesn't need the stress and her baby doesn't either. So just let's leave Teddy alone this next day. Sutton has changed her mind. She has decided that she is not going to apologize to Teddy. She thinks that Teddy was extremely rude and she's not going to her event. So at the same time, Teddy is having lunch with Erica and she's saying that she does not want Sutton at her event. Well, Sutton is over there talking to Kyle and Kyle says, well, you should try to come to the event anyway and work it out. You should just come. I don't know. You know, seeing the previews for next week, it looks like Sutton does show up for her event. So I hope she is on her best behavior. Also, it looks like it's time for Kyle to cry next week. So Teddy looked like she was, you know, okay next week. But it looks like Kyle was in full tear mode. And it was more than one person agitating her. So we'll have to see where that's going. I need them to just move along from Teddy now because I feel like we've done enough of this. You can come or not come. Who gives a damn? For those of you who want to come, show up. And for those of you who don't, just don't. Send her a text message if you can't say it nicely. Teddy, I would love to have come to your event, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it. Do that. Do that. Okay? Just don't show up acting a fool at her event. I would hate for her to be hurt or embarrassed. I really would. And so that's it for this week. This episode was just okay. And until next time, bye.